Now, if you're someone who's really thinking about delaying your Social Security benefits, then you're also probably thinking about, how do I bridge that gap until I actually start those benefits? Well, we're going to talk about ways that you can practically do that in today's Tuesday Tips, so stay locked in. Hi, my name is Carson Graves, Certified Financial Planner and President and CEO of the Retirement Education Center. And today what I'm going to do is provide you with 3 tips in which you can actually bridge the gap between your Social Security income benefits starting. Now, that's always a critical decision that we have to make, but you also got to have income, right? You can't just delay your Social Security benefits and starve. So today I'm just going to give you some very simple tips on ways that you can think about bridging the gap between your Social Security benefits. Now, the first thing that I want to talk about is the practical ways that you can help bridge the gap between your Social Security income. The one thing that you can easily do is just cut spending. Yeah, you may have to cut spending on things that you may find as things that you want, and just start focusing on things that you absolutely need in order to make sure that you have enough income until your Social Security benefits are started. Now, if you cannot cut spending, then the other practical thing that you're going to have to do is boost your income. So that means that if you retire, you may have to take on some part-time work until you reach the age in which you want to start taking your Social Security benefits. And the last thing that you may want to think about is alternative income. You may want to think about owning real estate. Real estate is a great tool to use if you're able to do so to help bridge any gap in your retirement situation. With that being said, there are 3 tips that I would like to give you as well that I believe can be a very practical way for you to bridge the gap between your Social Security income starting. Now, the first thing that we help our clients do is understand how to take withdrawals from their retirement savings. And we don't do that without a plan. What we want to do is make sure that we use a strategy that's going to make them be more tax efficient when they're taking money out of their retirement savings. So yes, we're going to take a look at their IRAs, their 401ks or 403bs, or any other defined contribution plans that may have. We're going to look at their brokerage accounts as well. And one of the things that we're also going to look at is their Roth IRAs. But here, we're going to make sure that the Roth IRA accounts are going to probably be the last ticket item that we're going to be taking from. We're going to mix in some IRAs, maybe some brokerage accounts to make them more tax efficient. But the Roth IRAs, we're going to delay that as long as possible. Why? Because that money grows tax deferred, and when you take money out, it comes out tax free on the back end. So Roth IRAs, of course, can grow as long as possible. You never have to worry about taking required minimum distributions out of these accounts, and you can pass these accounts on to your beneficiaries, and guess what? It goes to them tax-free as well. So this is a very, very efficient account that you can utilize after you've actually started taking money from these other accounts to help bridge that gap for your Social Security income. Now, the second thing that I would recommend is that you take a look at a deferred or immediate annuity to help bridge the gap from Social Security. This type of plan has many, many benefits to it. You just really need to be educated about it. If you're going to use a deferred annuity, I would recommend that you start, planning that 5 to 10 years before you are ready to retire. It'll give that deferred annuity longer to what I call bake. And it can be much larger on the back end, especially if you have like a benefit income rider. So you want to think about this, get educated from your retirement advisor. If you don't have anyone that you trust that's a fiduciary or a certified financial planner, give our office a call and we can absolutely let you know if this is a good fit for you. With that being said, an immediate annuity is another complement that you can actually utilize to bridge the gap of your Social Security benefits. An immediate annuity can start right away, or within 30 days, or within 1 year. So you really want to make sure that you understand the ramifications of doing an immediate annuity, but an immediate annuity can be an excellent way to bridge the gap before your Social Security benefits start. And if you need more income from an annuity, you can always choose a period certain in which you want to have those dollars come to you. Now, you can take this income for life and the payments are going to be smaller. But you can also choose to take it for 10 years or maybe 15 years. And that's going to make the benefit amount that you're going to be receiving larger. And so if you need more income before you start your Social Security benefits, maybe you can actually choose a period certain and have a larger amount of dollars coming from your annuities as well. And the last thing that may not be so obvious that can be an income gap filler are reverse mortgages. Now, reverse mortgages, of course, have some good and bad press that's out there. So you really would want to get educated about this particular tool. Now, what is a reverse mortgage? It allows any seniors that are 62 years and older to qualify and turn their home equity into income. Now, like I said, you do have to get educated, and I'm not just saying that figuratively. You have to get educated. It is a literal thing. You cannot get a reverse mortgage without actually taking a class and finding out all the ins and outs of that reverse mortgage, and if it's going to be available to you, and if it's going to be a good fit for you as well. Now, what happens with the reverse mortgage? Basically, it just like its name, the lenders are now going to be making payments to you, the homeowner, as opposed to you making payments to said mortgage company. You know, you can either get that money in a one lump sum upfront amount, or just like an annuity, you can take those disbursements over a monthly pay period. Or what I feel is really beneficial is that you can just take it through a line of credit. That means you can take this money when you need it. And I think this is always very unique in a time when the market is dropping. So when the market is dropping, if you were taking money out of your IRAs, out of your brokerage accounts, and maybe you don't want to take those dollars out at a loss, a reverse mortgage with a line of credit would be an excellent gap filler there, where you can say, instead of selling these mutual funds or my stock positions at a loss, I can let these dollars stay in there and wait till the market rebounds before I start tapping into that source of money again. And while I do that, I can tap into my reverse mortgage in order to make sure that I can meet my monthly income needs. So this is something that you have to understand, that you have to get the pros and the cons and find out if it's a good fit for you. One of the keys to a reverse mortgage is that you do not have to pay the money back. When you pass away, your beneficiaries or your heirs can sell that property and pay the loan off, or if you're really smart and you're healthy, you would take out a life insurance policy on the amount of dollars that is projected to be given to you from that reverse mortgage. And when you pass away, you can have a tax-free benefit that's passed down to your estate. So I really do hope that today's Tuesday tip gave you some insight on ways in which you can fill the gap of your income if you're deciding to delay your Social Security benefits. Please understand that these videos are created for educational purposes only, and that you should always seek out your own financial advisor, your own tax advisor, and your own attorney regarding your personal situation. Also, if you are looking for a fiduciary financial advisor to help you with these types of complex financial matters, we highly recommend that you utilize the links in our description below and go ahead and schedule a 1-hour free consultation with us today. And if you found this information to be beneficial, all we ask is that you subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share with others.